Gentlemen, this is North Game, and this is day 3 of the Getting Late in 14 Days video series. In this case, in the city of Prague, Czech Republic. Now, as you've probably seen on Twitter, I just got laid. A few minutes ago, actually, with this Ukrainian girl. I have the picture here. I don't have the sex sounds this time, but you can picture them. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how I got laid, what did I do on the date. Also, we will talk about how many approaches have I done today, how many contact details of new girls I've gotten today, how many conversations I'm having with new girls. I'm going to talk about one concept, which is the concept of luck. Okay, did I just get lucky with this Ukrainian girl? Yes, I did, but there is one particular point that needs to be addressed. How is the date calendar looking like? And the plans for tomorrow and some goals that I achieved from yesterday. So in terms of the approaches today, I've done 21 approaches, okay? So yesterday I did 34. The first day I think I did 12 maybe or so. Yesterday 34, today 21, and today I've gotten 8 contact details. The same amount that I got yesterday with 34 approaches, but there is a fucking big difference here. Yesterday I got 2 girls replied to me, 2 out of 8, okay? And one of them has already left me on red, so only one solid one out of 8. Today, 5 girls out of 8 have already replied. Okay, and I'm having conversation with them. 5 out of 8. Okay, why? Because I've changed what I said yesterday on the day 2 video that I was going to change. So go to check that video if you haven't checked it already. But I've gotten from 1 solid interaction to 5 girls replying to me. Okay, now in terms of the lay, and this was my first date ever in Prague since I arrived a couple of days ago. Being fully honest, I was not expecting the lay because it's a Ukrainian girl. Usually Ukrainian chicks are very, traditional, conservative, very feminine. And this particular lady, she's was 21 years old. And she's very, very feminine, the way she acts, the way, she dresses, she behaves. But that's a weird combination because usually you may think, if you are that feminine, you don't fuck someone on the first date, right? But this girl had that weird combination about her, right? Very, very feminine. Obviously, she rejected some of my kisses, which we are going to talk about now. Rejected some of my escalations, but ended up, having a beautiful time with me in the first date, right? So that's an interesting point. So in terms of the date, I went to the date location. She arrived 10 minutes late. Usually when girls arrived late, I asked them about half an hour before, are you going to arrive or are you arriving at the time we've already said? Some people think this is needy. I don't think so. If she says, okay, I will take 10 more minutes, it's okay. Just let me know when you are 10 minutes away and I will come out from home and I will go there. Or if what happened today, that I was already in the date location and she was making me wait, I'm not going to tell her you're making me wait. I will just say, okay, let me know when you get here, I will get out and I will do some shopping beforehand or, check out the building, whatever it is, if it's like a historical building, okay? Obviously, if she's arriving a ton of time late, then I will just cancel the date, right? So she arrived 10 minutes late. It's okay, we go for a coffee in a place nearby, actually 1 minute from the meeting point. So we just had this quick cut here. But I was mentioning to you gentlemen that I was on the date with this girl. We were sitting across each other, okay, in the first coffee shop. And usually in the first place that I'm meeting the girl, I'm laid back. In this position I'm chilling, and she's the one that is kind of, leaning in, and that's the ideal dynamic. At some point, if she does something that I like, some behavior that I like, I will just lean in a little bit to kind of reward that behavior. But usually, most of the time, I'm just laying back on my chair. Okay, we do normal conversation, ask her about her life, what does she want to do, how does she picture herself in a few years, you know, typical conversation, and you just keep this kind of face and position like you are judging her, right? But not like in an uncalibrated way, kind of disrespectful way. You're just kind of judging her, and you want her to notice that, and you still smile sometimes. Okay, don't be weird, but you are the one deciding if she's the one for you or not. That's the mindset you want to have in the date. I know for some of you, if you haven't had any success with girls, this may sound insane. Like, how I'm going to kind of fake that? I'm clearly not getting laid. How I'm going to fake that to the girl, right? Believe me, this works. Fake it until you make it. Okay, at some point you just have some options. For example, now it's my third day here in Prague. Okay, and I had no options here. I had no dates. This was my first date. Okay, I don't want to come across as someone that has no dates, which is the reality, right? I come across someone that has multiple dates, and I will have multiple dates in the next days. So I'm projecting the abundance of options. I know for some of you this may be, sky talking, kind of wishy-washy, fugazi, whatever it is, but this actually is a good concept that may help you, gentlemen. Okay, so at some point I make her come close to me and sit next to me. Usually it's by some excuse because of the phone, so I tell her what I do or what sport do I play. She doesn't know what sport that is. I just grab my phone. Okay, I will show you some pictures, right? So I tell her, come here. And I just tap on the bench, come here. And I just move. I'm assuming she's going to come close to me. I'm not going to say, would you maybe want to come here if you don't mind? No, that's pussy, right? You want to assume, come here, and you just move. Bam. And look away like you already know she's going to come. Okay, that's a sub-communication, and that is very important. And what I do as well, picture this is her glass of wine or her coffee, whatever. I'd say, okay, come here close to me. I move, I fucking grab her cup of coffee, which is in front of me, and I put the cup of coffee close to me. I'm assuming she's going to sit. Okay. So yeah, I show her something on the phone, but yeah, that's stupid. The thing is, now I have her close to me. I can start touching her on the legs, on the thighs, a little bit around the waist. Usually circular escalation, right? I don't want to just do bam. I will just, slide a little bit my hand there. Then I will continue talking, slide a little bit more, let it be for 1 second and remove it. It's circular escalation. Don't go uncalibrated in that sense, okay? You can also do, fingers, hair, hands, all of these escalation things. That works as well. You can have a checklist if you want in your mind. At this point in my game journey, I don't have a checklist anymore. I just kind of do whatever I feel like doing. Obviously, I know in my head that I need to touch her a little bit before I go for the kiss, right? So I go for the kiss in the venue. I got rejected. Okay, I go for it. Doesn't kiss me back. She kind of does like this. Doesn't say anything. I just say, okay, I understand. I will try again. That's it. I will continue doing conversation. I try again, rejects me again. Then at some point the fucking coffee place is closing, so I just say, okay, have to go now. They are kicking us out of the coffee place, so they are handing us the bill and everything. And yeah, we go out of the coffee place. We go to other coffee place I've saw her before. Okay, by the way, this is important part, gentlemen. On the first venue or second venue, I saw the girls my apartment pictures, right? Because I want her to know how my apartment looks like before she is already on my apartment. Okay, you can show her what's the location on the map as well. Don't say like, okay, look, this is my apartment. Like, don't be in a needy way. You can just say something like, I've been traveling through Eastern Europe. You're talking about your life, right? I'm traveling through Eastern Europe. Usually buildings on the outside are very old, but apartments on the inside are very modern and very new. In fact, look at this apartment we have here. Boom. And you just show it like a non-bragging way. Don't say, look my apartment here, look. It's too uncalibrated. Okay. So I do that. Show her the apartment. Then I go to the second venue. I'm walking there, and she mentions that she is working as a hostess, as a waitress, in the competitor's place. So basically, in front of the bar I wanted to take her to, the second bar, she was working, but she just had a free day today. And she told me, no, I can't go to that place. It's our competitors. And I said, no problem. I'm going to walk you home so you get there safe. But let's have I think I said, a box of grapes at my apartment, and then I make sure you get home safe. That's exactly what I said. I'm telling you the way I do pools. Usually I just go, I don't lead with the apartment thing. I don't say, okay, let's go to my apartment. No. I say, I'm going to walk you home safe, or I'm going to get you home safe. But let's stop at my apartment. We do this. I show you the view, give her plausible deniability, and then I walk you home so I make sure you get safe there. Fucking take notes here. Okay. So I do that. She says, okay. So basically we stop at my apartment. We have some grapes here in the sofa. We escalate a little bit. Doesn't want to order anything not order, drink anything alcoholic. It's okay. At some point, my wing actually comes to the apartment. We say hi to my wing. I kind of introduce them. My wing goes to his bedroom. And after, I'd say, probably 10-15 minutes of talking with the girl in the sofa, I go to my bedroom. At that point, I haven't kissed the girl yet on the sofa, so I go for the kiss at the last time. I got the first kiss. Okay, and it was already in my apartment. Usually I kiss the girl on the venue, but this was an exception. I kissed her on the sofa. I was not expecting to get late today until the last moment. Okay, so it was kind of lucky at the end. I will explain this. So I'm in the sofa with her. I got the kiss. Go to the bedroom. I just pick her up, kind of do some movement, play around. I just throw her into the bed. We kind of start, just chit chatting, stupid stuff. When I'm throwing the girl into the bed, I usually try to kind of make them horny very quick, but then I subtract my attention a little bit, right? So I make them horny, touch her in different spots, and then I just kind of lay down looking at the ceiling. And the girls are kind of, what the fuck, this guy just don't want to fucking rip my clothes off. What is he doing? He's kind of chilling now, right? So sometimes they just start kind of trying to get your attention back and, touching you different spots. So basically, I kind of continue escalation with her, with this kind of circular escalation in the bed. And yeah, it got some resistance, but at some point I just, got delay. And that is pretty much it. That's basically the summary of it. In terms of the luck concept is, this was my first ever date on Czech Republic, in Prague, right? And usually for me it takes more days to get late in a new city. So I'd say this girl was ready to bang on the first date. So yeah, that's kind of lucky at the same time, right? But you need to be, having a certain game level to be able to pull this off. Why? Because she has rejected me a couple of times the kiss. Most people, at least when I was starting out, I would have fucked up the date already, so I wouldn't have tried more kisses. Then when we were going from the first place to the second place, she was kind of unsure. Then we had the problem with her work bar. Then I take her home with this kind of way of pulling her. Then I escalate on the sofa. So these are some things that you need to know how to do them. But I was lucky because I'm ready for the luck to come to me. Okay? And by the way, this girl, the way I met her was the first day I arrived here, okay? I did the first session of approaches. I think I've done 10 approaches the first session. Got 0 results pretty much, okay? I got some Instagrams, but they were not solid at all, okay? So as I got 0 results, at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., I decided to go again out, even though I was not really feeling like it. And I ended up approaching this girl in the supermarket, the last approach of the day. And now I banged her a few minutes ago. Okay, so this is kind of, sometimes you need to push a little bit, even if you're not feeling like it. It's the same as business, right? If I wouldn't have pushed on the first date and I would have stayed home, I wouldn't have gotten late now, and I wouldn't have gotten lucky, right? So I think that's important. I think that's pretty much it for today. Not sure if I'm leaving some something. Yeah, I have no dates for now for the next days. Zero. I've sent some date request for one girl tomorrow, but she says she can't meet me. So yeah, tomorrow I will send some of the date requests for today's girls basically. And yeah, plans for tomorrow: kind of do more sets, but kind of be a little bit more selective. But I will still approach for sure. I will send a date request to the girls, and that's pretty much it. The girl I just fucked, Ukrainian one, I don't think I'm banging her again. You know, sometimes you just have this intuition. I'd say 20% chance. Because when I was walking her home, you know, some things you feel that she just wanted to fuck one time, but we will see what happens. Hope you found this video useful, gentlemen. Today I achieved my goals from yesterday. You can go back to yesterday's video, and I said my goal for today is at least to have 3 solid interactions, and that's exactly what I did. I had about 7 or 8, and 5 of them have already replied. So you just need to iterate a few things, and that's what I've done. So yeah, take care. Have a pretty nice day. Bye bye.